माता जी। हम सब परम पूजनीय श्री माता जी के पावन श्री चरणों में प्रणाम करेंगे और सामूहिक बंधन लेंगे। We will bow down at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji and will take collective bandhan. तीन महामंत्र एवं गणेश मंत्र। 3 Mahamantras and Shri Ganesh mantra.
See
हम सब शाम को संतुलित करेंगे. Now we will balance ourselves. Please keep your left palm in your lap and right towards Mother Earth. And we'll pray to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, please balance our deaf channel. Shri Mataji, अनंत कृपा कर हमारी बाईं नाड़ी को संतुलन प्रदान कर दीजिए. अब दाहिना हाथ श्री माताजी के सामने रखेंगे और बायां हाथ आकाश की ओर रखेंगे. श्री माताजी, अनंत कृपा करके हमारी दाहिनी नाड़ी को संतुलित कर दीजिए. श्री माताजी, प्लीज बैलेंस आवर राइट चैनल. दोनों हाथ श्री माताजी के सामने करेंगे. श्री माताजी, अनंत कृपा करके हमारे हृदय में आइए. और हमें ध्यान में ले चलिए. श्री माताजी, please come into our heart and take us into meditation. माँ, अनंत कृपा कर हमारे सहस्रार में आइए और हमें पूर्णतः निर्विचार कर ध्यान की अवस्था में रखिए. श्री माताजी, please come into our Sahasrara and please bless us with thoughtless awareness. अब हम सब ध्यान की अवस्था में रहते हुए माँ की अमृत वाणी को सुनेंगे। Now we will listen to Shri Mataji's speech.
Today, we have gathered here to worship Sri Krishna, the one who was Virat, who fought all kinds of evil without entering into the arena. Sri Krishna's life itself is a very beautiful, creative, and loving thing. But to understand him, it is not easy. For example, in Kurukshetra, where the war was going on, and Arjuna became depressed. And he said that, why should we fight our own kith and kin, fight our own close relations, friends, and our gurus? Is it religion? Is it dharma? Before that, in Gita, Sri Krishna has described a personality which is a sage. We can call him a saint, or he called it a sthitaprajna. So when asked what is the definition of the sthitaprajna, the description he gave was about a person who is absolutely at peace with himself and at peace with his atmosphere. It's very surprising, all this knowledge he gave in the first place in Gita. That is the best. That he called as the Jnana Marga. That is Sahaja, by which you get the subtle knowledge. But at the same time, when you see him advising Arjuna, it is very surprising that here he is talking only of spirituality, of complete detachment. And there he is telling Arjuna that you go and fight. They are already dead people. Whom are you fighting? This conflict is difficult to understand, that how could Sri Krishna, the same person who is preaching that you have to all become sthitaprajna, suddenly starts telling Arjuna that you go and fight the foes. One side it is complete detachment, and another side is the war. How will you explain this? In Sri Krishna's own words, one can say that once you are a realized soul and you have reached that highest position in your awareness, to you everything is futile. But just now, what you have to do is to save the dharma. Not the dharma that people talk about, but the dharma means evolutionary process of human beings, which is going on. And if all the good people, those who stand for righteousness, are finished, then how will this evolutionary power will be saved? So you have to save them. And for that, if you have to kill, you don't kill anybody, they are already dead, because they are not evolved souls and they don't care for their realization. So you have to fight them. You have to fight the negative forces. You have to fight the wrongdoers. All this he explains in a very beautiful manner, that we have within us three kinds of powers, which we also know. And by the middle one that we have, we rise above all these material, physical, mental, emotional, all these problems facing us into a new realm of spirituality. And that's what he wanted to save from the cruel people, from the aggressive, who were also misleading others. It's a very good understanding, if you have, that who is your relation, who is your brother, who is your sister. Those who are evolved souls are your relations. They are your own. And for them, if you have to fight the people who are aggressive, you better do it. You have to do it. That is the way of dharma. So, we have three paths, as you know, in Sahaja. The one is of bhakti. Bhakti is where you sing the praise of God, have devotion, you do all kinds of rituals, everything. And you think that you are very close to God. This is one which is being accepted by many, many people and by many so-called religions. That we must have complete dedication for God. You are not yet connected to God. What are you doing? How can you have any dedication to God with whom you are not at all connected? The second one was the karma. That you do your work. You go on doing your work with a detached mind. I mean, it's not possible. But that's what they say. And we are doing our karmas, good karmas. We do all kinds of good things, go to various places for our cleansing, meet many great people of spirituality, go to all various places and pray visit all auspicious places which are being described. All kinds of rituals we do for that. That is the Karma Yoga. And that is what the Karma Yoga, according to us, is the right side. Many people, as you know, are right-sided. Right-sided people are the people who are, as you know, full of ego, arrogance, and think knowing of themselves. Very difficult to correct them. They also never see anything wrong with them. Whichever way they act, they think is all right. That is the Karma Yoga. But he has said that whatever karmas you do, whatever its fruits are, that you cannot say. He said it in a very uncertain manner. Because definitely, if he had said it with certainty, people would never have understood him. So he said, it's not possible that whatever karmas you are doing could be the karmas which will get you the blessings of the divine. Karmanyeva adhikaraste phaleshu ma kadachin. He has said it. So then, which karmas we should do? Or should we give up all the karmas? All the action we should give up? People were in two minds. This is the style of Sri Krishna, is to put people in two minds, so they use their discretion. And third one is the discretion, which he calls as the Jnana Marga. Is the central path by which you evolve. You evolve into a new state, into a new state of your mind, a new state of your being, by which you become absolutely above every nonsense. Also, you are endowed with power to fight whatever is bad, whatever is corrupting, whatever is killing this world. At that stage, you are equipped with a divine power that you can finish off anything that is negative around you. This is to be understood that that's a state. That's not just talking, that's not just believing that I am that. But it's a state. If you come up to that state where you are beyond all these things and you have all the knowledge, pure knowledge, the subtle knowledge of being, this is the Jnana Marga. Many people say that everybody cannot go to Jnana Marga. For that you have to have a special type of personality. But this is very misleading. Everyone can go into Jnana Marga. It is very, very innately built within us, this evolutionary attainment. It is within us. And all of us can have that. Only thing is, we have no confidence perhaps that we go on avoiding it and go to cheaper things like becoming devoted to something, doing some sort of a ritual, going to some sort of a holy place, all kinds of nonsense, which doesn't give you the evolutionary ascent by which you know the knowledge, the pure knowledge, the real knowledge. So far, whatever you have known, it was written in the book, whatever your parents told me, or whatever you have explored outside. But the knowledge which is the purest, which is the real knowledge, which is the jnana, that you can only get through your ascent and establishing yourself properly in that state. If you go on denying it, you cannot get it. But everyone has a right to get it. You need not be educated. You need not be a very simple person. You need not be very rich or poor. Makes no difference as long as you are a human being and a humble human being, thinking that you have to achieve that state. You all can get that state which you know very well. And at that state, you become absolutely knowledgeable. Knowledgeable about yourself, knowledgeable about others, knowledgeable about everything that goes around. But this state must be maintained and try to go above that state where you have no more doubts left in you. This is what Sri Krishna taught. And this is what one has to achieve. But he, being a diplomat, he tried to tell you other stories. Try this, try that, this, that. But actually, what he has praised is Jnana Marga. Ours is a Jnana Marga. That is the knowledge, the path of knowledge, in which you have to know all the knowledge. Unless and until you have the whole knowledge, you are not yet a jnani, a person who knows. In this way, he has established that our evolutionary process has to come beyond all other human awareness. Other human awareness is of no value for a spiritual personality. Now, he knows something, say, how many miles it is from here, say, to New York, or what trains go there. All this knowledge is not needed. How much this cloth will cost, how much this carpet will cost, in what shop can you get. All this knowledge is just useless, is not the real knowledge. Such a person doesn't know this kind of knowledge. But what he knows is the knowledge about your being, knowledge about the whole universe, which is not how many stars there are or how many universes there are. No. It is the subtle inner personality of everything he knows. In that subtlety, he discovers so many new things which he may not even heard about. And thus, you reach a state of great knowledgeable personality. This is what we have to achieve. We are born as human beings and we know so many things already. People know so many things, but they don't know the actual. This knowledge doesn't come through your reading or through your intellectual pursuit or for your emotional movement, no. It is Shaswat, it is all the time there. It exists, it will exist. And it is just to be understood, just to be known to yourself what it is. It cannot change. It cannot be remolded. It is what it is. And that is what you know now. Nobody would doubt that. Because those who have got this state, they may doubt. They may call you crazy, they may think anything. But with the open eyes, whatever you say is the truth. In the same way, with the open heart and an open brain, when you know that that is the real truth and that is what is to be known. For that, according to Sri Krishna, you have to go various. One is you go on praying to him. He says, you go on praying to me, and if you give me flowers, I'll take. If you give me water, I'll take. Whatever you give me, I'll take. He says clearly, but what will you gain out of that is very important. He doesn't say, if you give me something, I'll give you something. He doesn't say that. So, what should be the state? What should be the condition? He said, if you praise me, if you have bhakti for me, you are giving me presents, you are doing all sorts of things, you are very dedicated, but you should do ananya bhakti. Word is ananya. Ananya means when there is not the other. When we are one, when we are connected, then the bhakti you do, that time, whatever music you have of devotion, whatever flowers you give, whatever expression you have, it should be ananya. That's the word he said, that do ananya bhakti. Pushpam phalam toyam. Whatever you give me, I'll take. He'll take everything. He's the one who is the only bhokta, means he's the only enjoyer. But what will you get? He says, when you do ananya bhakti, means when you are one with me. That means you are connected with him. That's how he has explained bhakti. What is bhakti is, very clearly. But people don't understand. They think that bhakti means you go on singing on the street, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, this and that is bhakti. It's not. If that was real, they would have achieved something, but they did not. Now don't blame Krishna for that. He has clearly said it should be ananya bhakti. Only by changing your dress, wearing a particular type of style, that's not the way. That's also outward. It's just to show off. But actually, ananya bhakti is within yourself. When you are in that state, when you are one with the divine. Unless and until that state you have achieved, not only that, but established, it doesn't give you anything. Many people have told me, we are doing so much of bhakti yoga, mother, we don't get anything. Really? What sort of bhakti yoga? We do read Krishna's Gita every morning, get up 4 o'clock, take bath, read Krishna's Gita, do this, do that, then we say bhajans, this. We never get anything. So, what is the reason? Reason is that you are not one with God. And when you are one with God, then what does He give you? He won't give you cheap things, which will vanish in no time, but of some eternal nature. So He gives you peace, peace of the heart. He gives you balance. Also, He gives you a tranquil temperament, joy of life. All these things are there within us. If we have the bhakti, which is after being united, after the yoga with the Yogeshwara. This is what one has to understand. Now there are many karma yogis who go on working madly. They think we are doing, after all, nishkama seva, without any desire. We are serving people, we are serving the nation, we are serving this. Ultimately, what do you get? What you get may be money, might be you might get a good house, maybe all these things. But you don't get peace of heart. You don't get peace of mind. You don't get that joy which has no boundaries, which cannot be explained, which cannot be described. That boundless joy you don't have. And you don't get that eternal peace which can stop wars completely. It can abolish this cruel nature of human beings. That you don't get. But apart from that, you get the powers. You get the knowledge. Knowledge, the subtle knowledge about everyone. You know about everyone. Where are they missing the point? You know about yourself and about others. This knowledge you get not in the college or in the schools, but within yourself is the ocean of knowledge. And whichever way you want to see, whichever you want to achieve, is there, present. That is what is the real knowledge, what we call, that you achieve through the sukshma jnana, means the subtle knowledge. Knowledge about chakras, knowledge about the universe, everything you can get out of this. But then you get more interested in giving knowledge to others. You don't want to know so many things then. What is the need to know about banking, say, about who is the richest man in the whole world? All these things you don't want to know. Your whole attitude changes, and what you get is nothing but a kind of a tranquil mind which knows everything that is to be known. That is what one has to achieve.
जय श्री माता जी। अब हम कुछ समय और ध्यान करेंगे। Now we will meditate for a while. जय श्री माता जी। श्री माता जी, आज के सामूहिक ध्यान के लिए हम सब हृदय से आपका धन्यवाद करते हैं। श्री माता जी, thank you so much for blessing us today. अब हम सब श्री माता जी के पावन श्री चरणों में प्रणाम करेंगे और बंधन लेंगे। Now we will bow down at the lotus feet of Shri Mata Ji. I will take collective bandhan.
There is a small announcement. On May 31st, 5 p.m., we will be presenting second series of the health seminar. This will be conducted by the doctors of International Sahaja Research and Health Center, CBD, Belapur. It will be webcast live on our YouTube channel. If you have any questions or queries, you can fill up a form which is attached with the message which has been circulated. 31 मई संडे को शाम को 5 बजे हेल्थ सेमिनार प्रस्तुत किया जाएगा। ये सेमिनार इंटरनेशनल सहयोगा रिसर्च और हेल्थ सेंटर सीबीडी बेलापुर के डॉक्टर्स द्वारा कंडक्ट किया जाएगा। इसमें क्वेश्चंस एंड आंसर्स भी होंगे। आपके कुछ प्रश्न हैं तो कृपा करके जो फॉर्म अटैच किया गया है मैसेज के साथ वो भरकर आप कृपा करके हमें भेज दीजिए और सेंटर्स और सभी सहयोगियों को आप जरूर इन्फॉर्म करिए इसके बारे में। जय श्री माता जी।